Okay, so we are going to do the beginning of assignment 2. Basically, the way I'm going to start is I'm going to start off on our Blackboard website. Under lecture 1, I'm going to open the metric template. I'm going to open it in AutoCAD. Okay, it gives us a couple of pieces to begin with. So we have a footing in here. It gives us some hatches, some text, a couple of mouse is a bit jumpy here. A couple of different types of hatches. And so we're just going to open up our assignment 2 drawings. Okay, at the first one, which is the footing, there we go. Okay, so we can see here the footing is 490 by 150. So I'm going to go back to here. This one is 490, but I'm just going to type in DI, find out the distance. It's 200, so it's a little bit wider than what we want. So I'm just going to draw our own. I'm going to change my layer to architectural wall foundation. Grab a rectangle. And just type in at 450, 150, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 490 by 150. So at 490, 150. There we go. Okay, so we have our footing. Now the concrete blocks that sit on top are going to be 290 by 190 plus a 10 millimeter mortar joint. So I'm going to grab a block at 290, 190. Something's off here. 290, 190. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. I'm going to type in 3D config. I wonder if that's what's on. I'm just going to turn hardware acceleration off. Okay, so now I'm going to move this piece. I need to snap to the middle of it. It's not letting me do that, so I'm going to turn on my midpoint snap here. Okay, move it to the middle of this. I'm going to repeat move, go 10 millimeters up, and now I'm going to hatch. So I'm going to start off by hatching the footing first. Bit of a slow computer here. And I don't really have to worry about what I hatch it because I'm going to use the match properties button. So I'm going to go to this button, click. And I'm going to click on what I want it to be. And then I'm going to click back on the hatch. And now I'm going to go ahead and hatch the block as well. Match properties. Okay. Now I'm going to do a line from here to here. I'm going to do another line. Those are for the mortar joints. I'm going to do one more hatch on this block, but this time I'm going to pick this hatch and I'm going to scale it up a little bit. Let's try 50. So that's too much. 25. Maybe 20. There we go. And just the diagonal line indicates it's the hatch of a brick. And I'm going to switch the layer of that hatch to wall pattern. Copy. Okay, now I'm just gonna for now go maybe 8 blocks up, or 10. Actually, let's yeah, we can count it. So we have 2, 3, 2, 8. So it's gonna be about 12 blocks to get to the next to get to where we need to go. So right now we're at 3, 4, okay, so we have that. Now we need to get to work on the inside of our footing. So we know that we have 175 millimeters of gravel. This is a 25 millimeter sand bed. So we're going to offset 25 up and then 175 down. I'm just going to strike a line. I'm going to move it 25 up, offset 175 down. Seems like too much. Nope, I'm not sure what's wrong with their measurement, but we're fine. That's okay. It's actually, this is a more normal way of doing a footing than what's in that drawing, where the gravel, the level of the gravel lines up with the footing. Okay, so we have that, and the concrete slab itself is 75 millimeters. So offset 75. Okay. In here it is a 10 millimeter foam joint. So at 10 minus 75. This is going to be a sand patch in there, and this is going to be hatched with gravel and concrete. So let's go and hit this first. Okay. Match properties. I'd like it to be concrete. There we go. Hatch again. Let's go down here. Gravel. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Let's try 3. Sure. And I'm going to switch the layer to wall pattern. There we go. Once I have that, I can remove this back line here. We don't need that anymore. I'm not going to hatch these because it's so small it won't show up. We'll just catch it with a label at the end. Now we want to get our studs. So this is 89 millimeter stud with 16 millimeter drywall. So we don't even have to draw those. We have them right here. So copy. Okay. Switch to, let's go wood, architectural and wood. Gonna carry that stud all the way to the top. Okay, offset it by 16 because that's for the drywall. Now in here, we changed this later to spray foam, but I'll just show you how to do this type of hatch. So I'm gonna grab a line, start in the middle, head up a little bit. Now I'm gonna type in LT for line type. Load. We're gonna go down to batting. There we go. Hit OK. And I'm gonna click this. Right click on my mouse. Go to properties. Line type. Right here. Batting. Done. And now we can mess with the scale to get it to fit. just going to make this window bigger. Line type scale, let's try 4. Pretty good. We can leave it at 4. So now you have that, and you don't have to actually draw each of those individual curves. That can take a long time. Just going to stretch that up to the top here. Done. Okay, and you've got your wall. Now you know how to do hatch for gravel, so you could easily just draw a half circle out here. I trust you know how to draw circles, so you'll know how to do the weeping tile and to draw a line that goes along the perimeter here. Actually, I can draw that one for you. 7 minimum barging. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a line up here. Oops, that's no good. Let's switch to footing. Going to draw a line up here. Okay. Offset 7 out. I'll delete the original line. Now I'm going to say extend. So extend down to here. I guess, okay, this is AutoCAD 2025. So just extend, click the part of the line you want to extend. Or not. Okay. There we go. Just going to draw another line here. Okay, move it up 7 as well. Okay, now I'm going to grab this button here called fillet. And I don't know, let's give it a 50 millimeter radius. So I'm going to click on radius. 50 here to here. And then if you want, you can still give it a you can eyeball this. You can give it a bit of a curve or a slant here. There we go. I'm going to trim the top a little bit. Okay, and that's it. That's how you do the base of the house. So I'll upload this shortly.